Guys, Cowboy Ryan with Cowboy Ryan's Motivation Academy. So this academy I've wanted to do for many years and decided to just launch this. So this is the launch of it. I've got hundreds of videos, but I'm just introducing it now and let you guys know. So you know what we're going to talk about? Let's talk about goals and goal setting and why it's so important. Goals is what keep you on track. Goals is what keeps you on course. Goals is what keeps you focused. A lot of people say, oh, setting goals, don't set goals, setting goals is stupid. You know what? If you don't set a goal, you don't have a target. It's like shooting a bow and arrow and you just flinging it in the air and hoping it hits the bullseye. It's you jumping off the diving board and hoping that you land in the water. It's making a paper airplane and just throwing it in the air and hoping it hits the wall. Like, you've got to set goals, and if you're not setting goals, you're lost. That is where you get your focus. That is where you get your fuel. That's where you get your energy. Because when you set goals, they got to be big goals. They got to be goals that are out of your instant attainment, you being able to achieve that instantly at that moment. No, you've got to set these goals that are big and not necessarily realistic. People, I say, well, set realistic goals. You know what? You don't really accomplish much. You don't have a breakthrough when you set a realistic goal. If you set just a realistic goal, well, you most likely you're already there. So you've got to set these goals that get you up early, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. That's when I get up. But it's got to be goals that get you excited, get you to where, like, man, I'm so excited to wake up and go do X, Y, Z. So if you're watching this, I want you to think about what you're wanting to improve, what area in your life you want to improve. If you're a rodeo rider trying to ride better, you know what? Well, you got to focus on what it is that you really want. You've got to set some really, really big, massive goals, okay? If you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to improve your relationship, you're trying to improve your marriage, like, you've got to decide what it is. What is the goal? What is a huge overall goal? And then you got to break down those goals, an intermediate goal, a goal that you're really close to. So shout out to the rodeo riders, the rodeo riding community, and the RodeoFIT is, you know, and I rode bucking horses for 14 years, and you always got to be setting goals. When it first started, it was setting a goal that I just wanted to make the open rodeos, and I wanted to win some rodeos, and then pretty soon I wanted to win that overall rodeo series. Then after that, I wanted to win some rodeos at the amateur circuit. Then I wanted to make the amateur finals. Then I set goals that I wanted to ride the pro circuit. Then I wanted to ride the pro finals. Then I set a goal that I wanted to make the Texas Pro Rodeo Circuit Finals, and then I wanted to win the Mesquite Rodeos. And I did. All the goals that I was setting myself, I was going after them, I was getting them, and I was attaining them, and I was achieving them. But I had to set these goals, and, you know, unfortunately, my career, then I wanted to be a world champion, I wanted to go to the NFR, got hurt really bad, and it ended, okay? But my journey in life didn't end there. Then it was a matter of setting new goals for what I was going to do in my life. And then now I've been part of fitness for 15 years, setting new goals, new levels, and just what am I gonna do? And in fitness, I started out just wanting to be a trainer at a gym, and I did that. Then I wanted to be the best trainer. Then I wanted to be the best motivator. Then I wanted to open my own place. Then I wanted to do, you know, the workout DVDs. And now I've got a franchise that's opening up, gonna have about 1,500 locations. It's about setting goals, and you getting excited, and you going after those goals, okay? The rodeo community, that's a big shout out to you guys. You've got to set those goals, and they got to be big. They got to be unattainable at this moment, but it's got to be something that's big enough that's going to inspire you to really take it to the next level. And you've got to get clear on what do you want. If you're just going through the motions, and if you're just trying to hold on to what you already have, you're going to start getting sad, getting depressed, and you're going to get into this funk of, why is this not working? What do I need to do? What do I need to change? You know, same thing with you trying to lose weight. You've got to, if your goal is just go to the gym and work out, you're already doing that. You can achieve that today. You go to the gym and work out. You've got to get clear on exactly what you do want. So again, it is most important that you set goals, goal setting, and people who say, oh, don't set a goal, that's silly, why would you set a goal? If you don't set a goal, you have nothing that you're shooting for, nothing that you're striving for. You have nothing that's getting you excited, staying up late at night and putting that extra grind in. You've got to, as I'm walking here, you've got to get the momentum going, okay? You've got to get the momentum on your journey going, and the best way to do that is you've got to set goals. And if you're not into actually writing them down, you got to set them in your mind, and you got to review them. Put a notification, a reminder on your phone, text message yourself, email yourself, post in your Facebook, tell other people what your goals are, your big goals, to hold you accountable, to get you excited, to turn your fear into fire. So it is the goal setting. If right now, if you're listening to me and you've not set the goals, you've got to do it. You know, the weight loss industry, set those goals. If that's what you're trying to do, if you're just trying to improve your overall health, set those goals. If you're trying to improve your marriage, your relationship, set goals. Take an evaluation of where you're at right now. You got to spend some time. You got to visualize. You got to think to yourself, where do you really want to go? What do you want to do? What do you want to accomplish? Rodeo riders, rodeo community, you got to set those goals. You got to set the riding goals. You got to, where you're at, what level are you riding at, and what do you want to do? What are you wanting to accomplish? And there's two things. One, you've got to set those goals, and they got to be big. They got to be inspiring. You know, if you haven't made your rodeo circuit finals, well, set that to be your goal. If you made the rodeo circuit finals and you want to place in the top 4, you want to win the average, or you want to win that circuit, set that goal. That's step one. Same thing with if you want to make the circuit finals or the national finals, set those goals. Number one, that's what you do, is you set the goal. And then you take a look at every area and say, what do I need to improve on? What do I need to work on to literally progress me farther towards my goals? John Wooden, one of the greatest coaches in the history, won more championships than anybody. And I saw a thing yesterday on a famous basketball player as well, LeBron James. And I'm not into basketball, but I'm into mastery. I'm into people achieving things. I'm into people accomplishing a higher level of goals in their life. And it's so cool that the people who really are champions and are winning consecutive over and over and over, their overall goal is, yeah, I want to be a world champion or whatever the big main goal is. And then each time they compete, they set a goal, but it's not really out to, I'm going to go win this. It is, but it isn't. What their secret is and their grind is they set the big goal of what they want to accomplish, and they focus on that and they put their mind to it. But the actual grind and the hard work comes down to them taking a look at every area of themselves and saying, what can I improve on today? What can I make a little better today? Is it foods? Is it my workouts? Is it my motivation? Is it my discipline? Is it putting that extra time in? Whatever it is. Rodeo riders, okay? Bareback riders, bull riders, saddle bronc riders, barrel racers, ropers. If you got to put more time on the spur board, got to put more time on the bucking machine, put more time on the bucking machine, okay? That's what you got to do. You got to watch more videos, put more time into watching videos, evaluating videos, see what other riders are doing, evaluate yourself, evaluate your rides. If you're not seeing how you're riding, you need to, next time you go to the rodeo, you need to video yourself and take a look and then start watching and evaluating your rides, and then have someone else evaluate the rides. So you've got to take a look at what areas can you improve on. You got to work on that. Just going down the road saying, well, I'm going to get better just by going down the road, that's not going to happen, okay? You've got to break it down and see what you can work on, okay? So, all right, guys, that's it. That's what my message today is. Goal setting. You can do it. You can get after it, get clear of what you want, and then figure out exactly what you got to work on. All right, thanks for tuning in. Woo! Cowboy Ryan's Motivation Academy.